Lagos State Consumer Protection Agency is not just an island on its own. We're in collaboration with NAFDAC, Standard Organization of Nigeria, the Manufacturers Association of Nigeria, and the Ministry of Health, the Environment, and every other agencies or parastatals out there. So definitely, like the issue, it's very clear. Now, last year we actually visited the office of NAFDAC at Oshodi, and we discussed extensively. And it made us realize that all drugs, all consumables must have NAFDAC number. So this brings us to the fact that the consumers out there should know. If they do not know, we are saying it now, and we continue to educate the consumers in Lagos that if you go to any store, any supermarket, any pharmacy, and you're getting any drugs, even if you mistakenly buy those products without checking before leaving, definitely you must have obtained a receipt for buying. You should keep those receipts so that when we see the receipt and the product know that this product was actually bought at a particular place. And once we see that, we'll invite the parties, or we may seal. I think that is part of the bill that is coming that will become law very soon. We will seal immediately, because ordinarily any person selling that product ought to have taken due diligence and ensure that the duty of care for people that are coming to buy is well taken into cognizance. If I can say, people are complaining more of, consumer protection is not only about goods, it's also about services, consumer services. But I can tell you that most of the complaints received are from people buying goods that doesn't have product information. Goods that they buy that are substandard in nature, especially buying electronics. People buying refrigerators, buying air conditioners, buying fans and everything that are substandard. So those cases, people come around. I can't really for now say particular, because we have loads of cases coming in. Even people complain about electricity. It will amaze you that when you come, because those electricity companies, they do come here twice in a month. And you need to just come to the conference room to see the number of people that probably would have sent their complaints in. Then the electricity company would have resolved some. And by the time people are leaving here, maybe after every 3, 4, 5 hours sometimes, most of them do smile out, because their cases would have been resolved. Some of them, it can be even case of people that have testified, even transformers are replaced. The smaller one, I don't know the name they call that one, not the big transformer, they have been replaced every day. So that's part of what you are saying, that a whole lot of people do hear about consumer, but they don't even know that they have consumer rights. And except you lodge complaints, except you complain, that is when the agency will be able to take up your cases and ensure that you get justice and value for your money. I can say that I have personally not received any death threat, but in the course of this job too, you meet with some people, especially sometimes I go out there with the GM's team to go around, and you discover the way, you don't really introduce yourself and like, who is the manager of this maybe supermarket or whatever, and you become very aggressive. But luckily for us, last year we met with the NSCDC and also the CP of Lagos State, and we've been obliged with officers. So when our team are going out, especially the monitoring and enforcement unit, so our people, by my citing security men in our midst, they easily allow us to do a job by ensuring that we check everything, and peradventure, we find out that we have products there that are probably expired. You know, people, despite the fact that you go out there to do public enlightenment as regards them taking those things off, and they still come out and say they are doing sales, all in the form of selling those expired products to unsuspecting member of the state. So sometimes people do get aggressive, but not to the extent of threat to life. And if that should arise, definitely we report to the appropriate others to take necessary action. We do have some of them around, but very few has been coming, and we welcome all forms of ideas, because the bottom line is protection of consumers in Lagos State against all forms of substandard products, expired products, and all forms of unscrupulous trade practices. We welcome other consumer for law enforcement. Do you understand me now? If they come and we share ideas just to ensure that the consumers in Lagos State are well protected under the law, we collaborate with them. It's not something that is hidden. It's something that is the right of the people. When you can work hard and dip your hands into the pocket to go and buy things out there, you should get value for the money, and that's what we stand for. Yeah, you know, like I said, last year we have just one of these offices here. The major thing we want to do, you know, is one thing for you to know that the consumer right is there. Is another one for you to tap into it. What will be going out extensively this year is public enlightenment. Like I told you, we now have offices at Badagry, Bariga, Ikuyabalega, and Ikudu. We are going all out to ensure that people now have more knowledge and they are more aware of the Lagos State Consumer Protection Agency. Also, the issue of exposing plastic bottles to sunlight. So many people, they don't know it's dangerous. We will be working extensively on that too. And like I said, people that are doing this, we will be speaking with manufacturers of these products too, that they should try as much as possible if they can get dummies. Like you have a bottle of soft drink and you can produce a dummy. You have all these bottled drinks, you produce dummies. So rather than the retailers or wholesalers displaying such under the sun, just to tell the people, the public, that they do sell those products in their shops. Once you cite the dummy, you know that those products are being sold here. So rather than put the original products under the sun, which is dangerous to people's health, then those dummies could be displayed out there. Now the SIRD, the Scientific and Investigation Department, every year like that we have a seminar meetings with those people you've mentioned, and we'll continue that this year. So that, you know, there are some products like that, they will tell you that if you cannot finish selling, you can take them back, and most of those manufacturers are willing to take them back. It happened here last year when they came. And you know, like the other lady said that she was at the public hearing where even the manufacturers came and those products were returned back to them, to the retailers. So we continue to do that with those manufacturers. At this point in time, I would say Lagosians should be thankful for Mr. Governor for ensuring that all services rendered by the Lagos State Consumer Protection is free. Right from the time you lodge your complaint, if matters cannot be resolved amicably within the agency through mediation and reconciliation, till the time we charge the matter to court, or maybe we are being sued too, the consumer agency will represent any of our complainants free of charge. very, very happy you're mentioning that issue of online transactions. You see, in this part of the world, unfortunately, some people, online transaction is good, but where the person at the other end that is even doing the business is not sincere. This is black. I saw it online, and by the time it's being delivered to me, it turns out to be great.
It happens.
What I saw online is good. But my advice, I will not say don't do online business, but a situation where the person selling will say pay before delivery. If you don't pay, the person will not sell. But if it's like deliver to me, I see, I confirm, I pay. Then the person selling can now like, oh, peradventure, you receive, you don't pay, you take care of the delivery, which may be 1,000, 1,500 or 2,000. The product you're buying maybe 20,000, 25,000. So at the end of the day, both parties will not have be talking about loss. And my advice, especially for people doing online business, selling things online, if you're sure, if you are not sure of the product you're selling, I can tell you we just got judgment against, I will not mention name for now, but you will hear it very soon. We just got judgment last week against somebody selling this ear to women, and those are fake. We just got judgment against that person, and the person is going to refund the money, and not only that, is going to pay fine into the coffers of the government. So people that are doing online business, kudos to them if you are sincere. People that are buying, ensure that what you are actually paying for is what you saw. And ensure there's nothing like pay me before service. Pay me before getting the product. What if you bring the product and the product doesn't tally with what I saw? Then there will now be, we don't do refund, pick something else. No way, that is not what I bargained for. What I bargained for, it's a black shirt. If you're bringing a gray shirt to me, it must be in agreement between both parties. So online transaction, fine, but when it comes to pay me before, and I'm now seeing the product is different from what I actually ordered for, then you have to face the run. To face the Lagos State Consumer Protection Agency, and we ensure that consumers do get value for their money. Yes, first and foremost, we are out there on Twitter, we are out there on Instagram, on Facebook, and also we have our email addresses. LASCOPA can be reached on facebook.com/LASGCOPA, that is on Facebook. Twitter at LASGCOPA, Instagram _LASGCOPA. Then our website is lascopa.lagostate.gov.ng. Also, lascopa@lagostate.gov.ng. lascopa, lasgcopa@gmail.com. That is for our social media handles and email address. The first part of call, if you want to do physical contract, or when you want to lodge your complaint, is at number 2B, Soji Adebayo Close off Allen Avenue, Ikeja. 2B, Soji Adebayo Close off Allen Avenue, Ikeja. Then our other annex offices, they have the Ikorodu local government secretariat in Ikorodu there. Then the Bariga LCDA is within their secretariat there. Then the Ikoyobale LCDA within their secretariat there. And also, if you go to Badagry, annex office is located within the local government in Badagry there. So also, our phone lines, our hotlines are 081 2499 3895. 081 2499 3895. 090 6432 3154. 090 6432 3154. And Last one is 090 9250 9777. 08092509777. So those are the lines you can reach us, LASCOPA, but our hotline is 08052622500. Hotline is 08052622500. So all those lines you can make your complaint and seek redress at the Lagos State Consumer Protection Agency.
With LASCOPA doing the needful to implement laws to guide Lagosians, it's easy to say that Lagos will have more quality items for sale to the citizens.